Hey YouTube, thanks for joining me. Today my husband and I are going to be working outside in the yard for the majority of the day. And that means I'm not going to want to cook when we are all done. I'm going to be tired. So I thought for today's video I would make a quick pork tenderloin with carrots and potatoes in the crock pot. So stick around. Okay, so to get started we're going to go ahead and get our skillet out and put that on medium, or no, actually high heat, because we want to sear our pork tenderloin. However, before we do that, it's always a good idea to just like dry your meat with a, I just use a paper towel. You get a much better sear and a lot less liquid in the pan. And then when you get it as dry as you possibly can, go ahead and coat that with salt and pepper liberally. The sides, the top, the bottom, everywhere. Okay, to our pan, make sure it's hot, don't touch it, just make sure it's hot. We're going to go ahead and put 2 tablespoons of butter right in the pan. Keep letting it get hot. Sorry, I should have gotten my utensils out before this. Shouldn't take too long for your butter to melt, all the while your pan is still heating up. Nice good sear should seal in all the juices of the meat, and so you don't get a dried out pork tenderloin, because how many times have we had pork tenderloin and it's dry? That's what we don't want today. Overcooking usually makes a dry tenderloin as well. Some of the packaging of the butter that I apparently didn't take off. That won't add to the flavor. Okay, you don't want your butter to burn. So as soon as it starts melting, getting a good melt, and you'll be able to smell it too. Take your pork tenderloin. Put it right in the bottom of the pan. Let it get a good sear on one side, salt and pepper the other. Let it sear about 2 to 3 minutes on this side, and then when it's done, you flip it over, and you always make sure you get each side, and then going long ways, and then the short side as well, because it sears in all of your juices. Okay, I'll take you back for the next step. Okay, our tenderloin has been seared on all sides, and now I'm ready to transfer it right into my crock pot. The fat side, I don't know if this makes a difference or not. I've just always cooked it this way. But make sure the fatty portion of the tenderloin is up. So that way it has the ability to run through all of the meat while it's cooking. Okay, that's in my crock pot, ready to go. And all of this stuff in the bottom of the pan, that's called flavor. We keep that at about just enough chicken broth to kind of deglaze the pan. Make sure you get all of that flavor from the bottom. turn off your heat and pour it right over the top. Okay, now I have cut up 5 carrots, 2 large potatoes, and 1 medium to large onion. You're going to want to put the onion usually on top of your pork as best you can. Probably shouldn't have cut it all up and stuck it in one bowl beforehand. So that way the onion kind of flavors your meat all day while it's cooking and your vegetables. Okay, and to that, before I put in my carrots and my potatoes, I like to put in 2 bay leaves. Just kind of gives you some good flavor. Don't forget to take those out of there before you eat it though. Those are not fun to eat. I usually put in my potatoes next. And then my carrots. Okay, you're going to want to salt and pepper this liberally because it's a lot of potatoes and carrots. And then the rest of your chicken broth, and this is a 2-pound, 32-ounce container of chicken broth. Go ahead and pour that right over the top. And it should just about cover it. If it doesn't, go ahead and just grab, well, it just about covers it. If not, just go ahead and add water till it covers the top of your vegetables. We're going to set it on low heat for 6 to 8 hours. And I will see you when it's done. And I'll be tired and have worked all day. So I'll see you then. Okay, we are back. It's been about 8 hours and my pork tenderloin is finished. And I'd just like to make a little gravy to go on top. So over high heat, I'm going to take out some of the broth that's been cooking all afternoon. Try not to get it everywhere like I just did. I don't know why this isn't working. Might have to get a ladle. I'm going to grab a ladle. Really get out some of this broth. There we go. And I'm making a mess. Which sometimes happens. But some of the best messes create some of the best culinary masterpieces, right? If you get some of the onions in there, that's fine. You can pick them out. Okay. I've ladled out probably 3 cups. You can always do more depending on how much you need for how many people you are serving. There we go. Okay, and to that, I'm going to add I have about 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and I mix that with about, I don't know, maybe 6 tablespoons of water, just kind of equal parts. And I'm going to add that to my gravy, and then I'm going to let it come to a boil. And it should come pretty quickly. If you need more broth, you can always add more broth or cornstarch. But once it comes to a boil, it should thicken up some. And then we can put it right over top of our pork tenderloin and mashed potatoes. Or actually, they're not mashed potatoes, they're boiled potatoes. Okay, you take that off the heat, it's already thickening. Awesome. If it needs salt, add salt. Needs pepper, add pepper. This is kind of just an easy, quick dinner. It's about the consistency you want it, not too thick, and you don't want it lumpy. If it gets lumpy though, everybody likes lumpy gravy. Don't beat yourself up. No judgment here. Okay, taking that from the heat. I have my platter here. I'm going to remove my pork loin, and it might fall apart on you. If it does, that's okay. You can put it back together. Awesome. And there's one of the bay leaves. Just set that off to the side as you find them. Just kind of ladle out your vegetables. Some people like to eat the onions, some people don't. That's completely up to you. I think they're delicious. Now I put 2 bay leaves in there. I can't find the other one. And this is hot. It's been cooking all day. I thought I put more carrots in there. I like carrots more than anything. Alright. Now you take your gravy. And just ladle it over the top. Alright. Now you got a dinner that, well, you did make all day, but it didn't take all day. If you like this, please leave me a comment and let me know how much you liked it. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later.